watching paint dry. Yay, something.
Okay. All right. Starting the intro. Previously on the Chaotic Neutral podcast, Karst, our hero's home for the last several turns, has fallen. Fozzie and friends, Steve's Coffee House, and its manager, Thad, the Arcane Academy, Travis Twinklетapper, Ragnar Ragebellow, and all the Moppets have been left to succumb to the curse or the rioters. The gang strikes out across the desert looking for solutions, or at least decent hiding spots, in this week's episode of the Chaotic Neutral podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Caleb, and I am joined tonight by David.
I play Kai.
And Shane.
Bert doesn't always listen to podcasts, but when he does, it's probably something else.
And Dan.
This is Zerv. I play the dumb dwarf.
And finally, Amy.
Hello, I play Kiki.
All right. So yeah, last time you guys were basically driven out of town by a crowd, and I was expecting an edge of your seat, thrilling chase through the city, but
You got nothing.
Kiki suddenly
Like it.
decided that she was going to try this non-combat diplomacy.
No,
I mean, it was
I am
intimidation, but
intimidated,
I think that's the
and
Kiki.
I walked out like a boss.
That's the Kiki version of diplomacy in my mind. Like, she had the
Flexing
option
out there.
to kill stuff, and instead she just
No, because you told me the last time, you taught me that the last time I went after an angry mob, I got my ass handed to me.
Well, there's a difference between cursed crazies. Anyway, whatever. Things didn't go as I planned, so I had to cut the last session short. But I'm prepared this time, I think.
Are you sure? You do
well-
know what you're talking about, right?
So last time they were following a track eastward through the desert. I think that, remembering this is on a giant ring in space, I think they're going counterspin. And they came across this area where there was a rocky outcrop in front of them, and they sensed an ambush and managed to catch it before it was sprung. And when we last left off, winged creatures were swooping down on them. And that's where we're going to pick up right now with initiative.
How do you change our Twitch thing? Because it says you're playing Overwatch.
Oh, I have to go into Twitch. 1 second.
Rock.
That was weird. That was very weird.
Face is weird.
How dare.
Shotgun.
Today is 4/7. We are streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, ho, ho.
Nice.
Okay,
Why are you French?
That should be updated. Because I was doing a goofy accent, and somehow all my goofy accents turned French.
Douchey.
Wow, I'm just scatterbrained today. I had decided that these were harpies. And so harpies they are. Not hags.
Hags don't fly.
Hags don't group up either. Here we go.
Spinsters.
So they get... That one got you, huh?
I did. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of adult
So they
conversations.
go at
today.
11.
You've had a lot of adult what?
I haven't had a lot of adult conversation today.
Okay, how's that a bad thing?
It's been with children, so my what
Ah,
I find funny, it's real low. It's a low bar here.
well, I feel
Sometime-
like a piece of shit.
David, I hate your initiative macro. Which is the current one? 10?
10.
Okay. Because it just
It's
keeps
just-
adding a new Kai every time.
Oh. You want me to get rid of it?
No, it's fine, because I know that that way the bonus is just baked in. Amy got an 11.
Yeah,
What'd Fozzie get?
I know I didn't roll it.
Bert?
21.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Fozzie got a natural 20.
Zerf got 12.
Correct.
And Fozzie goes first at 176, which is a number I just made up.
Pretty sure it existed.
I
don't think
mean,
you made that up.
but like as an
The real
initiative,
number.
like as a value, I just selected it at random. All right, so
what's happening?
are you guys on the desert page?
Yes.
Okay, so you are in this outcropping, and there are these winged creatures that are swooping down from the rocks. Looks like they're planning to peck your eyeballs out. Do you see the winged creatures? They should be
Yes.
on the token layer. Okay.
They're so far
It's a
away.
kill.
Should we not go into the ring of rocks? I mean, that sounds like a stupid ass idea.
We're already there.
I-
Might as
I
well
will
go
be-
into the cul-de-sac.
I will be going in there to have some fun.
My ranger skills say yes.
It's called the killing field because that's where you kill things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we kill.
They're coming off. How high are the rocks?
The rocks they vary in size. The ones that those are perched on are about 10 feet up,
All right.
but
Fozzie's gonna
they're
hold.
kind of sloped. So I'll say that you can get onto a rock by just treating it as difficult terrain. So you spend extra movement to get on it.
How does Fozzie move? One?
The best he can.
I know, but is it?
Yeah, that's one right there.
Oh my God, this is gonna be difficult. Two. I don't want him to get that close. It's scary.
I'm scared.
Fozzie is a tank, and it's like don't
It's so
Just-
scary.
just be safe, honey.
These days, baby.
Oh, honey,
Dad.
Fozzie, no, don't. No, don't play with them. They're-
Put that thing back where it came from.
Honey, don't put that in your mouth. You don't know where that's been.
You don't know where it's been. All right, he's gonna attack. He's gonna claw at that. Well, it's too high up, so
I mean, he could do a jumping claw. Like he's
Okay.
fucking huge.
okay, let's do that. Is this attack or is this damage? Oh, ignore that. Hold on. With a 21,
That will do it.
right? Is that... So he's gonna claw. That's not right. Wait. I don't feel like I add a +9.
No, that's
Oh, it is attack +9. Sorry, I've got so many things written on this page.
Grocery list.
so that's actually a 14.
Netflix bill.
Okay.
There's a grocery list of people I'm going to kill.
So she lets out a horrific shriek as he claws her across the midsection, and chunks of her come out.
Ew.
He just did like half her hit points.
God damn.
Don't touch that.
Oh, are you rolling in that? Disgusting. I don't think we actually have filled the listeners in on this, but we're using an alternate rule set from Unearthed Arcana to level Fozzie up, similar to how the Ranger pets level up in the Unearthed Arcana. So he's given up one of his attacks to get a whole slew of extra hit points and an easier time to hit and to do damage. So if Fozzie suddenly seems like a lot greater threat on the battlefield, that's why. Because we've decided he pretty much is a player character at this point, so he should be able to hold his own as we level up. Um,
I want him to stay alive too.
so that's Fozzie's turn. It's Bert's turn.
All right. So that,
Going first, huh?
yeah, for once I paid attention. Showed up early to class, got my homework. I'm
So
gonna,
excited. It's Saturday.
yeah, right. I'm almost worried. This is
Too
a
bad
dream.
when you looked
Like,
at it, it was like,
never
huh?
happened.
It's a Labor Day.
And I'm about to get some work done.
Good follow-up.
This guy right here is gonna
Golf clap.
take some Eldritch from my cannon stick.
I'm sorry, would you ping her again, please?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put colors on them.
Okay, where's mine? Okay, first attack. It's going to be a 24.
That will hit.
Second attack. It's going to be another 24.
Whew.
Third attack
Cheating.
is
Yeah.
nope.
Are you three attacks?
Natural 20.
No, 15.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Why are you
So
getting
3 right
attacks?
to the titties, because level 11, motherfucker.
Oh. Say
Eldritch.
no more. All right.
This is gonna be first damage is 10. Second damage is 9. 19. Third damage is 10. Wow, that was
So 29.
really low.
Way to go.
And Hex.
Yeah, you know what the hell? Let's hex the lady for 6. Look at that. Sort of made it up.
You zap her multiple times with dark bolts of energy, and feathers fly off. Her hair is falling out. You think some of her teeth fall out too. I know that's more of a necrotic thing, but I don't know. I feel like that's a warlock.
It's just the force of
But
it.
she is singed as all get out. And
I like to think I didn't even use my stick or my wand. I just kind of did the finger guns, and I fired off one with the left, one with the right, and then a hip thrust with the third one.
Okay, and did you want to move?
Sex machine. I'm okay back here.
Okay.
Actually, maybe just a little bit back here. Take a
Zerk.
step behind Kiki.
Thanks.
I will rage.
That's got to be a terrifying sight. This crystal dirty dwarf just like lets out a howl of primal rage and then thunders off down the dunes right at you. Like the Mack truck is barreling down and all you can do is pull a stupid face, and then he hits you 3 times with his pink axes.
Pink axes.
They're pink.
I don't know. I picture the crystals as being like sort of they fade between pink and blue and purple, and they're kind of iridescent.
Oh yeah, kind of like that non-color neon. Does anybody remember the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds?
I actually
Those
did not see that one.
beams. Oh, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't terrible. The
What?
beams kind of had that weird like phasing color to it.
Oh, those are damage rolls. Okay.
Yeah, 14, 17, and 19.
Okay. So you chop her into 3 distinct pieces. And that harpy, you like chop her wings off and then finish by chopping her head off.
Good God, it's like a Witcher move.
Did I tell you guys about the time I was playing The Witcher and my niece came in and I thought I'll just avoid any sexy time stuff? And then I got into a fight with a bandit and he like chopped him in half and I'm like, oh yeah. And my niece goes, can we play something else? I'm like, yes, I think we shall. The the harpies go. And they yell out, "Flesh and bone to earth and stone!"
They even rhyme. This is great.
Full credit, I stole that from World of Warcraft. I hate that line so much. The one at Fozzie is going to claw at him with her back feet. And because he just tried to eat her. I'm guessing a 13 does not hit the new and improved Fozzie. Okay, and then she will swing with the club that's in her right hand. That, I mean, calling it a club is kind of generous. It's just like the femur of some animal. And she misses with that. Let's see. 300 feet. Oh, they've got range on everyone for this. Okay.
Oh no!
I
don't like the DM arrow.
The blue one, perched on her rock, starts singing a haunting melody that you find strangely enticing. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm screwed.
I am so dumb.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh God!
Roll a
Good
four.
job, man. Ooh. Just a 20, but
Was that a natural one, Kai?
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Okay. And Fozzie needs to make this too.
1, 2. I trade with Fozzie.
Okay, so
He rolled an 18.
Bert rolled a 20, you said?
Yeah, modified.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I like
added,
this one better.
Whatever.
Okay. So Kai and Kiki are charmed by this harpy.
Oh shit!
She's so
Can't be
pretty.
charmed.
You son of a bitch! All right.
Oh my God! Thank you. I completely forgot about that, David. For future references, let's open PHP. I know I chose Elf for a reason.
So Amy, you are lured to her.
Yeah.
You basically will try to get up close to her by the most direct route possible. And then once you get there, I guess you just adore her. So, that was her turn. It's actually not as exciting as I'd hoped. When Kiki starts stabbing her friends.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me double check this.
Can I do anything that natural 20 maybe to convince him?
You're nat 20. You're immune to the charm, basically.
Well, I mean, for everyone else.
No.
Good looking out though. Because you're not totally evil.
Not completely.
That is something I'm sort of curious to see play out, is how eager Zerf is to do the bidding of this thing. Because it is harming the earth.
Was he just planting flowers as
See,
we walked
it
through the?
Kinda, I'm pro-Earth, but I'm under this spell, so yeah, it's
The crystals make the earth pretty.
Okay. Alright.
Don't you want the earth to be pretty?
Elves are. They just have advantage against charm.
Okay, so
it'd be a
you
9.
would have rolled the 6?
Yeah.
Okay, you still would have failed. So,
Nah,
same as Kiki, you want to
But
go and
Monk has something else.
adore her. That was the
Okay.
blue one, by the way. And then she is going to take her action to fly 40 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40. Away from the angry dwarf. Purple will fly in and try to give advantage to pink. So we'll roll her rolls here.
Oh no, Fozzie.
That's a d12. That's not what I want.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead. Roll that.
I hate when I roll a d12 instead of a d20, and then I roll the d20 and the d12 was higher. Where are all my fucking d20s? Amy took them all.
Yeah.
Seriously though, like,
Snuck into your Mission Impossible style. It's not fucking with me on the podcast this week.
no Christmas die this week. I do think that the Christmas die is like at Alan and Judy's. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know why you come here. Listen to sound of dice clinking together.
It's like an NPR show. Dice of the World.
The D&D like official podcast tweeted out, "What are your favorite D&D podcasts?" And I replied, "Ours." We actually we got a few retweets from people
Good
who
showman.
never like. Okay, so does a 17 hit Fozzie? I'm sorry, would you please say that louder?
It matches.
Thank you. That was for the listeners. He takes 5 slashing damage from her claws.
He chooses not to.
I'm in no mood for this, Amy.
Bring it.
I swear to God, I will pull this game right over, drive it off the first cliff I come to.
Isn't that what we do every week?
That is so true.
And
Oh, on the cliff. Let's go.
Shane, high or low?
I'm feeling low today.
I rolled a 40. So her club flies out of her hand and smacks Pink in the face, doing 2 damage and then landing on the ground. So I need to put a token on her so that she's disarmed.
I love that in these games we're seasoned warriors. We're fighting seasoned warriors and really, badass monsters. But at any point in a battle, there is a 5% chance of just a critical fuck up.
Mm-hmm. That you'll fuck up so bad that only the gods know what will happen to you. Okay. 10, 5, 10, 15. Red is feeling suicidal. Actually, why does Red have 34 points of damage on her?
Because I did that.
Oh, Red does not want to do that then. Red's actually going to fly away off the map entirely.
Oh, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry!
I'll come back for you!
She had 4 hit points left.
Damn.
10, 20, 30, 40. She's just going to get close enough to prevent you from charging blue. And that's the Harpy's turns. Kiki,
I don't know.
you move towards blue. You're going to move your full movement. And then you're going to dash. You're going to use your double move. And then because you're a rogue, you get to move again to get right up close to her. All right. And that's Kiki's turn.
Mm.
So she just books it. She's like doing a call and response with the melody. But
Oh my God! Can I have your autograph?
yeah. We're gonna get you signed. We're gonna make so much money. Kai.
I'm using my action and using stillness of mind to end the charm.
And you can do that even while charmed?
Yes.
Okay.
Wowza!
Traitor.
Starting at the 7th level, you can use your action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Well, there you go.
No more charmed. But that's my turn.
Do you want to move?
Party needs a monk.
I'll move over here.
Okay.
Was it just a leisurely stroll while locking eyes with her?
Yes, I walk sideways and just...
You'll note,
Screw you.
madam, that I am no longer enchanted by your alluring song.
And he just sits on the rock and brings out a cup of tea.
Who's Fozzie attacking?
Pink.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
23. Right? No, yeah.
What?
What?
He gets +9 to damage. So 5
We-
plus
we
4
add-
is 9. Plus 9 is 18. You don't get that extra +5 that's the old plus to his damage.
I never updated. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I was just taking with the number roll. I didn't add anything. I get it.
Okay, so 18, right?
Sure, if that's the math.
Okay. She is not looking too good. What's Fozzie want to do? Is he going to try to move, or I mean, he'll take an opportunity attack if he moves.
No, he's in the thick of it.
He's reveling in the kill. Bert.
I'm gonna go after Blue. 'Cause she charmed my friend. So.
Oh, he thinks Kiki's his friend.
We are friends.
Dark
It's a
revelations
thing.
this day.
I like it. It's close enough.
Hey, you should try your thingy on her, Shane. Or
That'll get you 20 years, man.
It's a criminal act.
Girl that small.
thing.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
No, you can't. It's illegal. So first attack.
Hey, I'm just as small. It's okay.
19 on the die.
Yeah, that'll do.
Second attack is a natural 20. Fuck my balls. Third attack. That's a 17.
Okay, all hit. What's the damage on your max? What's your max damage?
18.
And then roll damage 3 times.
So 10. 11.
She's dead.
10, okay.
She is ash.
Spoosh.
Burned to a crisp. Kiki
Right
is
hook.
no longer charmed.
Left hook. Hadouken. And then I'm going to take the hex that was on red. I guess I'll put her on pink. Because she flew away and she's gone.
And actually, I'll let you fire your third bolt at purple, because the second bolt would have killed
Oh.
red. So what was the damage on your third bolt?
I think it was just 10.
Okay. And roll me hex damage.
Okay. Uno.
Okay. She still lives. And did you want to move?
Not bad. No, I'm... Actually, yeah, I'm going to follow Kai's. And just sit on a rock. Just sit there, put one leg over the other,
Blowing the smoke off the finger gun.
and then, yeah.
Twiddling dicks in the corner.
Lauren. Zerf.
The attacking.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zerf is going into full attack. Three swings with the axe, and all three connect.
Silent, just like a serial killer.
And once again, he three chops with the axe, wing,
gone.
wing, head, and that harpy is no more.
Didn't say a word during it either. Just silent murder.
Is he muted or something?
No, I'm talking.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't hear a damn
nothing.
thing.
Nothing was coming through. It was just your rolls on roll 20.
Oh, I was actually just saying the numbers.
Oh.
That's all I said.
I thought you were eating or something, so you muted yourself.
No, I finished up dinner just before we started.
All right. Does Zerf want to move?
Grr. I'm just gonna move as far as I can.
All right. The harpies go.
Ouch, brings a war.
Harpies are inherently cowardly creatures who recognize when they no longer have the drop on people. So, Pink Harpy is going to try to fly away from Fozzie. He gets an opportunity attack.
Get him! Oh.
And
Unless an 11 hits.
Turns out that an 11 matches the Harpy's AC.
So anything but a 1.
Yeah. So
Um,
as you don't need to roll damage. Minimum damage is going to destroy her. So as she turns to like fly away, Fozzie catches her ankle and pulls her back and begins to feast. Pulling his head back for a triumphant hoot before diving in for more. And since he's used his opportunity attack, Purple is going to fly away scot-free.
he's busy eating. He doesn't care.
All right.
Damn, that's sneaky snake.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, you guys made quick work of that encounter, which is good, because you were supposed to. It was a stalling tactic.
Am I right in the middle where something's gonna come up, try to swallow me, and
No.
I can hack from the inside? Oh
No, I usually don't do sort of random wilderness encounters, but this section of the desert is so rarely traveled that I thought it would be appropriate to show that you can't just travel unmolested through
This
it.
isn't Final Fantasy.
swallowed by a giant worm or something like that.
Amy,
Hack it from the inside.
I have just one thing to say to that.
Hmm. Yeah, I never played Final Fantasy.
Oh, but you know the music.
It's true.
And you
You have to
you
hear
played
it
Final
once.
Fantasy X.
I played 10. That's not real Final Fantasy.
10 had no
It
10
was Final Fantasy.
10 had random encounters where you'd walk 5 steps down an empty
I feel
road.
like it's not real Final Fantasy because it's the one that everybody played. Like, it's not the hardcore.
No, 7 was the one everybody played.
Yeah.
No, I didn't play 7.
See, I
6 was, yeah.
6 is to me the
I'm talking
distillation
like
of Final
casual
Fantasy.
People played 10.
And 10's my favorite though. Like 6 is up there.
Was that the first one you played, 10?
No, I played 6 first. I played 6 on an emulator, and then I got 9. I played 9. I played 8 before 9 on PC.
I
So it
thought
was-
9 was your favorite, because
I
the
lo-
traveling troop.
I love 9. But 10 is my favorite because... And 10's only my favorite because of my second playthrough. So, like, 10, you have that mind-blowing ending. But if you go back and play through 10 again, knowing what you know from the end of the game, it takes on this whole just tragic thing, you know, as you watch these... ladies and gentlemen, spoiler alert for a 20-year-old game, almost. But, you know, you watch these two characters sort of flirt and fall in love, knowing that one of them is just, he doesn't exist. like, and nothing that he does matters. And it just, I don't know. I thought it was really poignant and heartbreaking, and that's why I like it.
That is a good point. That is a good point. I don't think I gave it a second playthrough.
Anyways, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Sometimes.
Occasionally. You guys were heading east, which on this battle mat is confusingly towards the top of the screen.
I thought we were heading west.
You are. You're actually heading counter spin because east and west mean nothing, but
Okay.
we're gonna get pedantic about it.
God damn ring.
Regardless, yeah, you're heading what we've been calling west this whole time. You're trying to get to a port called Kaffa, where you can get passage to some larger cities that have large libraries and resources that might help you figure out what to do about this crystal curse. And so just as a refresher, so you're heading to the city Kaffa. It's on a sea that they call the Euxine. It's sort of in the middle of a boom town, and it's has a relatively safe water route to the ancient city of Byzas, which is sort of the capital of this ancient empire that's in a slow collapse, like a flan in a cupboard. Far to the south is Ctesiphon, which is a religious capital for one of the major religions. It's also an ancient capital. And so that's sort of where you are. You're sort of in this no man's land between everything. So as you head west past these rocky outcrops turn into a pass of sorts. And you find yourself on the other side of it traveling along the northern edge of what seems to be an ancient dry sea. You can see lines in the hills in the distance showing where the ancient shoreline was. And you're following sort of a wagon track in the dirt. You don't know when the last wagon through here came, but it seems like enough have passed through the years to make a sort of a semi-permanent rut in the packed earth of the region. Not a lot grows here. It's scrubby brush. It's sort of a rocky wasteland. And after a couple days of traveling in this, you come to a low range of hills. And as you pass over, you come into a bowl. And go ahead and roll me... anyone trained in nature can roll me in nature.
Trained in survival.
Nope, this is a nature.
I got no nature.
This is a geology check, essentially.
Nope.
Nope, nobody's trained in nature?
I have stone cunning.
That wouldn't really... It's... Okay, well,
Like I
we'll skip the stupid Caleb nerdy aspect of it. As you come down into this valley, the roughly oval-shaped valley, you can see the wagon track that you're following going up the opposite hillside to the west. But on the south end of this valley, you see a hill, and from that hill, there's the ruins of an ancient bridge that goes into a very narrow cleft canyon on the south end of the valley. And the sides of that canyon are flanked by two colossal statues of they look like feminine figures holding bowls in front of them, and the road passes between them, so they're facing into the valley, sort of flanking the ancient bridge.
How big?
They're massive. Think Lord of the Rings when they're going down the river and there's the Argonath, the big statue of the kings.
No.
They are.
Nope. Never
In
saw
that
it.
trial. God damn it, Amy.
Amy,
Right?
World of Warcraft, Loch Madan, the two dwarves,
Game of
The
Thrones.
dwarf
Okay.
statues,
Bronze.
that big.
Okay.
Okay. We've described it several different ways. So,
I only know one.
okay. And it looks
Nobody
like
said the real one though. Colossus of Rhodes. Nobody said anything about that.
actually these were actually inspired by the Argonath.
Oh.
Because I'm a fucking Tolkien nerd. So the road goes in this canyon between them, and it seems that there was an ancient highway that was elevated above the canyon floor, almost like there was a river flowing underneath it or something. But that road has long been worn down. You could make your way along the ancient riverbed if you wanted, or you could continue along the wagon track.
Well, my curiosity is piqued. Well, look at
I
it.
say the riverbed.
It's huge.
Oh yeah, distress beacon. You always answer those because 9 out of 10 times it's a ship full of dead aliens and a bunch of stuff you can take. 1 out of 10 times it's a horrible trap, but I'm willing to roll those dice.
Come on, Morty.
So you guys are heading down the canyon?
That was my vote. I mean, if you guys want to continue on. I mean, it seems like it was almost put here for us to find, but I don't know.
I want to climb a statue.
Okay.
Atta girl.
Roll me an athletics check. Or acrobatics, if that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Take all
Add
day.
9 to that. I circled it. What does that mean?
It means you're cheating.
I think that's probably one of your skill focuses.
It says never roll less. Got it.
That's so when
Oh,
you hit
yeah.
11, you got certain skills that you automatically roll at least a 10 on. If you roll less than a 10, it bumps up to a 10.
Bumps up to 10.
Except for the cursed one. Those don't get bumped to 10s because that ruins my fun. So yeah, Kiki runs up and just scrambles up the side of the statue, just Shadow of the Colossus style, handhold to handhold, kipping up. And Kiki, when you reach the top of the statue, you can see for miles around. To the south, you can see that this a few miles south of where you are, the canyon ends, and this elevated causeway stretches out across that ancient seabed towards an island in the or what would have been an island in the distance, with large stone buildings on it. To the west, you see that the wagon tracks wind into higher hills that seem to have some plant life in them, more than this desert wasteland has. To the north, you can make out 2 large bodies of water. You can just see the glint of them on the edge of the horizon. And looking back the way you came, you realize that one of those seas is actually the edge of where Karst was.
Yeah, I tell Bert.
Do you just say all that?
Yeah, look at all this crap. I just wanted to sit in a bowl.
Oh,
That's why I climbed up there. I don't look.
roll me a perception.
Wait.
When you climb down into the bowl, it makes sort of a hollow ringing sound, like metal instead of stone. And so you kind of pick at it with a tool, and the stone flakes away to reveal that the actual bowl was made out of a shiny metal.
So that's just
Sort
age.
of a-
That's,
Sort of a golden color.
oh my.
How big is the
Big enough for Kiki to, like, stand in.
So I'm not stealing that.
No. You guys don't really have a way to transport it.
There's no way to look at.
You got a drawer. What are you talking about?
And he's all lamped up on the crystal meth. I mean, he can lift anything.
All right, well, that was my fun.
Okay, roll me another acrobatics. Your descent is less graceful, but still
It's
without incident.
10.
Yeah, but you,
Plus 9.
so you rolled a 19 as opposed to a 28. Like, it's...
It's still freaking flawless to people who don't know what Olympic diving should look like.
Fair enough.
You ever watch Olympic diving and you're like, oh my god, that's amazing, and the judges are like, poor form.
Yeah,
Russia-
they're like,
Well, the
What?
Russian judge is always... Like, the Russian judge is always having a bad
To
day.
everybody else, it was amazing. To me, I'm like, god, that sucked.
Hope no
yeah, I was
one
watching.
looking.
What's his name? Jason Statham's like diving career. Some of his dives, and he looked gorgeous. And they're giving him like 6s. I'm like, what the fuck is this sport? It's just
He was
I had a
a
bad
diver?
day, so all your dives suck today.
Interesting.
Bastards.
So, what do you guys do?
I want to go into the like between. You know. I want to see what's back there.
Backward.
I'm
Like
following
between.
Bert.
Huh?
I'm following Bert.
Between the statues, like beyond
Yeah.
the statue. Oh, okay.
I mean, does the riverbed flow through that? Is that what that?
Yeah, so it's I mean, living in Nevada, you know what a dry creek bed looks like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like that. But it was a substantially larger river. But there's no water in it. It's dry. And above it there are the ruins of an elevated causeway.
But there's nothing to travel through.
No, there's no
Like,
road.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
it's
I think I must have misunderstood.
like so in the ancient past, it looks like this was like a lake or where a river split around an island. And someone had built a road to follow the river through the canyon, but instead of going along the side of the river, they built the road above the river. And so now, many, many years later, that river is dried up, long gone. And the road that used to be above the river has sort of collapsed in on itself.
Mm.
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So now
Well, take a picture, guys.
okay.
I just blink my eyes.
Selfie. Anybody? Anybody got a stick? I don't know.
Okay, so you guys follow the canyon south?
That's where we're headed, right?
You were headed
That's where-
west originally.
But we have to go.
Leading
We have
this,
to.
man.
We
Lead
have
it.
to. I'm actually not. I'm looking through the PHP trying to figure out exactly what I got at love level. What was I going to say?
We were going through as towards the city. That's all I care about.
But we have to follow the edge of the canyon because we'd have to go straight down, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you go south following the canyon, you can just walk along the riverbed.
Okay.
It functions similar to how a road would.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's just do that then, because I don't want to have to take more time than I have to. All right. All right.
Done.
Okay. We agree, so you do that. You guys follow the canyon south. And Zerf, you realize through your stone cutting that this canyon is not natural. That whoever built the road also carved this canyon because it travels straight and true, and it's keeps the same dimensions the entire length. Like someone just sliced a chunk out of this wall of this plateau so that they could divert a river through it. And after a few miles of traveling in the near almost nighttime of this deep, narrow canyon, where the sunlight only gets into it if the sun's directly overhead. You come out on this vast, scorched plain. You're sort of at the top of a hill. In the past, you think that this would have been right. Basically the water level of this inland sea would have been right where this causeway is. So you would have the illusion of riding along the top of the water as you head out towards this island that you can all see now. It's a substantial island with sort of a large temple-looking complex on it. Where the bridge reaches the island, there are two obelisks that you could make out, and a sort of a gate beyond them. Lying on their sides in the dry seabed are more robed colossal statues. Some of them, their eyes are level, so they're laying on their side, and one of their eyes is level with the causeway, and it looks like they had weapons, like they were saluting. The arms and the weapon are now sort of collapsed off, also in the lake bed.
Are any of these familiar to the one that we saw on the crystal waste?
Or you couldn't make out any details in the crystal waste because they're all.
Obelisk.
You can't make out the details on the obelisk until you get out there. Just want to make sure you guys aren't gonna monkey around with statues or anything. Kai, you feel like these statues have elven features. Like even though they're hooded, the shape of the faces make you think of elves, of your kin.
Does anybody else see that?
You guys can roll insight if you want.
Dang it. No, I don't see that. You got like a 6.
Yeah, so it looks like it's just Kai. Because I think Kiki doesn't even care.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
I don't care about the fate of your people.
Care about my money.
So you guys ride across the ancient lake bed, with this causeway above you and these statues sort of looming over you, and you reach the island. And so, go ahead and roll me a investigation on the obelisk, David.
Okay.
Similar proportions, but these are just made out of just plain sandstone, and and any carving on them has long been worn away. Beyond, you can see that there's a single building where the gate lets in, and behind that you can see a much larger, almost palatial structure beyond that.
I punch it 3 times just as
and the sandstone crumbles away.
Okay.
And as you guys are walking away, the obelisk that Kai punched, weakened just that last little bit, topples over and falls to the sand.
Jerk back and see just this toppled obelisk and Kai standing in front of it.
I assumed he had moved.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought it was right after. Just one little knock and it falls over.
Everyone roll me perception
Punch it 3
checks.
times and then nothing, and I walk away.
What'd you do? 13.
Ozzy got a 20.
Okay, everyone
25.
except Zerf catches on to the fact that there was someone else here recently, and they might even still be around. There are recent footprints going in and out of the gate, the shadow gate into this building. And you can see, like, against one of the walls, tucked up against, behind a rock, a piece of rubble, is like a travel pack. But you don't see any movement or activity.
What's in the pack?
The pack doesn't have anything super interesting. It seems to be sort of like a Dungeoneering kit. And actually, that's just what I'm going to say it is.
A journal or anything?
No journal, but, it's bedroll, some rope.
I take it as if it's my own.
Does it smell like a dirty elf?
It smells like a dirty person. Like,
Can I use my sense of smell to determine anything?
sure, roll me a
it's
wisdom check.
Fucking dumb.
Zerf, you actually feel like you're disconnected from whatever gave you that heightened sense of smell. Like there's something interfering with that link, that bond.
You smell yourself.
I've been smelling myself too long.
So yeah, Amy, that is just a straight up Dungeoneering pack from...
It's mine now.
Okay. I think you already had a Dungeoneering pack, but whatever.
I let Fozzie wear it. It's Fozzie's.
Hey, Fozzie, you got any
just
rope?
wants to be included. God.
Fozzie, you got any rope? Ooh.
I somehow fashion it so he can wear it as a backpack.
This huge halberd, we're in this
Tiny
little
backpack.
Don't judge him. God.
He's always sensitive about his weight. Alright, so... Do you guys investigate? What's your marching order?
Yes. I want to investigate. I want to,
What do we invest? What?
well, the footprints, I want to follow those in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will sneak around with you.
Awesome.
Roll me a stealth.
I'm not actually sneaking. That's not really what I do.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, I do.
It is
For fuck's sake, woman.
I forgot I did. Hold on. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, damn.
And Kiki goes invisible.
Yeah, do you even want me to add what I have to add?
No, there's nothing that's gonna
It's
roll.
31.
Jesus Christ.
I was never here.
So, through the gate, you find yourself in sort of a small antechamber with faded carvings. Like, so faded you can't even make out the language anymore. You can just tell that there once was something carved on the wall. And passageway to the left and the right both seem to curve around into another room on the other side of this. When you go through, you find yourself in a large antechamber that looks... You're not sure what purpose it originally held. There are stone basins along the sides with various animal heads with their mouths open above them. You think might have been like fountains. In here, a makeshift camp has been set up. There are bedrolls spread around. There's the remains of a cook fire. And it seems that most of the traffic went out the opposite door that you can see. And it seems to open up onto a courtyard. And the sunlight coming through from there is blinding.
How many bedrolls are there?
That's a very good question. There are 3 bedrolls, in addition to the one on the pack you found.
Did they leave anything behind?
It looks like they walked away from this camp expecting to return.
So if I rustled around for, I don't know, any clues, like I was looking for a journal before.
Roll me an investigation.
Oh, crap.
I do it.
You do it.
Bert, roll me a. I'm gonna say roll me a charisma save.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know. 21.
Okay.
22.
You don't let out a girly yelp as Kiki suddenly like shouts, "Let me do it!" You
I rolled
keep
27.
you keep control of yourself. All right, Kiki. From your thorough investigation, you've determined that the Tammy girl must have been smoking while driving. That's a
Yeah.
joke like 2 of our listeners will get. Uh,
Just us two.
anyways, but seriously, after your thorough investigation, you determined that it has been at least a turn, so 10 days since anyone has been here.
Oh, they're dead.
You find you do find a journal. It's not the best thing to read. Flipping through, you determine that these guys
Need dirty pictures.
no, but these guys were sort of.
It's a flip of a threesome.
This is like a level 1 adventuring party that was hired to go investigate rumors of some ruins out in the desert. And they didn't really expect to find any ruins out here, and were pretty ecstatic that they did. And now they were gonna. He was planning. They sort of turned over these antechambers, and we're gonna cross the bridge over to the other island where the real loot looked to be. Tomorrow, is what the journal says.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say that Kiki is clever enough to decipher the dating system, puts it at about 15 days ago.
Ooh.
They're going to catch her dead. What do you say we go find out?
Okay then.
All
Oh,
right.
she's being agreeable. I love this.
So while the two of you are doing that, what are Zerf and Kai up to?
I'm just wandering around.
Wondering. Yeah.
Are you wandering around the outside of the complex, or are you wandering around the room that they're in?
I'm kind of wandering towards the island.
Okay. So again, did you go through the gate into the room that they're in, or are you staying outside?
Outside.
Okay. Sort of as you sort of go along the outside perimeter of the walls, you reach a point where the drop down to the seafloor is a straight up cliff, a drop of like 40-50 feet, and the wall of this room becomes the cliff edge.
Can we run down it?
Yes, you could.
Makes sense.
Fucking monks. Just ban monks. How come I can't play a monk in the Meat Space game? I had a bad experience.
This is how Akuma got banned from the Street Fighter tournament.
But why? I had a bad experience. Monks circumvented my dungeon. Okay, so Kai, you run down to the bed of the lake.
Find nothing.
And so you circle around the edge of the island, and you can see above you a vast, well-built bridge connecting the island that you guys were on to another much larger island with sheer. Basically, the stone all around it, all the way down to the seafloor, has been worked. And above it, on top of it, you can see a very well-preserved temple complex. You're not entirely sure what purpose it served, but it has domes and obelisks, and it's walled all around except for where this bridge goes up to it.
Sounds like a path to go to.
You're splitting apart.
Okay. What's Zerf up to?
Probably not splitting the party. Hanging around the complex.
Okay. So those of you guys who are inside, you go out into the courtyard.
Yeah, that's yeah.
This courtyard is you quickly determine that it is lined on either side with guest quarters, you guess, like little 2-room suites. And the courtyard itself is, pretty massive. It's about 100 feet by 100 feet. Vegetation that looks like it was once very well tended is growing rampant, and sort of covering all the interior walls. And slumped in one corner, you can find the mangled body of, we'll say, a human adventurer.
Poor guy. I guess we'll rummage through his pockets.
Luke. I didn't realize I was muted.
I beat ya.
I was yelling.
Okay, he has 77 gold in his pockets.
I split it with Bert.
You split it with nobody because I took it all.
No. Pickpocket Bert.
Well, what I found shocking is that she actually was going to split it with somebody.
Yeah, right.
I know, we were being buddy, like the buddy team.
Yeah, and Zerf's like, I'm right here, guys.
There's no way I would have beat her to that corpse. There's no way.
She's like a meerkat. Corpse. Little cartoon puff of smoke out behind her. And he also has a dungeoneering pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that too. For reasons.
Is Fonzie gonna have 2 packs on his back now?
He needs 2 because he's so big.
He's got to balance himself out. And he also has... He also has a knife on him that says, good luck adventuring, love Nana. Like it's engraved.
Oh, this poor kid. Oh my god.
I take
Oh,
that.
we have to find his Nana. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Top of the quest log.
I'm not even writing down the money. I have so much money, you guys.
You just erased all the numbers and just write money.
Money.
M-U-N-Y.
C accountant. Zerf, do you help them with this investigation?
Sure.
Okay. Actually, all of you guys roll me a insight check.
What the hell is that? Tell if it's a 9 or a 6. Where's the...
Mine's
No, that was a 6.
Strange, yeah.
Crap. I got a 10.
Okay. Zerf, you get the sense that there's something off about this body. I mean, aside from the fact that he's dead. But you can't quite put your finger on what it is. But there's just something odd about it.
I look at them with my hand on my face and just go, there's something odd about this.
Yeah, you're crazy. Just a dead kid.
Yeah, he's fucking dead. That's pretty fucking weird. That was in my archaeology class. He was talking about this paradox of when you're studying human remains, the remains that you're studying are always going to be less healthy than the average population that they came from. And he's like, can anyone say why? And the answer is because they're dead. They died from something. So that's going to make them less healthy than the rest of the population. And no, that's actually a scientific thing. Like, the dude gets sick and dies from malnutrition or whatever. The rest of the population goes on. They weren't all that malnutritioned or that malnourished. Anyways.
Yeah, that huge gash in his neck, that's really different from the rest of the people in his
Yeah,
tribe.
they managed not to get their throat slit. So,
What did it look like he died from? Or is he just crumpled into a ball?
multiple wounds to his body.
Ah.
Um,
Did they look like they were going in or like something burrowed out?
Slashed.
Ah, okay.
And maybe gnawed in places.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys continue on? There's an arch, sort of another one of those weird gates where it's a wall with passage around either side and then an arch on the far side. Do you press on, or do you see if there's anything else in this area?
I look around, I look for Kai. And did you guys see him? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
So I go back into that little makeshift camp area, and I yell for Kai. It's like, Kai, where the hell'd you go?
Kai, roll me a
Does he-
perception.
Come on, perceive me.
Such fucking bullshit.
Witness me. Oh,
David, I think that I disagree with your interpretation of that ability. I think that that's like a Prince of Persia thing, where you can run along a wall for the 6 seconds of your turn, but not run straight up and straight down. Because I feel like those are two fundamentally different things. Do you guys? Am I way off base there?
I don't know. Is it called Spider-Man?
At 9th level, you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. This says along vertical surfaces.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with David because it helps us.
It just means I'm gonna have to come up with some bullshit way to like.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Every place you go is gonna be floating castles now.
Way to go, David.
You're in the part of the world with floating castles. What can I say? There were a lot of monks here, and they found that the only way to keep the monks out was floating castles.
Fucking magic walls.
Okay. So Kai doesn't hear you, or Kai doesn't respond. And now we're actually in a horror movie, oddly enough.
Well, shit. All right, so I walk back and I said, well, Kai's dead. You guys want to go on?
I'm gonna go ahead and take some
Yeah.
initiative here.
Yeah, you need to drive us.
So you guys find yourself.
Wait, Kai's here. Hey, Kai.
Kai's actually. Why do I have Kiki labeled as? Oh, that is Kiki. It just looks like Kai at the level of zoom I'm at. Kai's actually down there on the dirt, about 50 feet below. In front of you, there's this vast bridge that stretches out. Right in front of you, kind of blocking your way onto the bridge, is this massive statue of like a phoenix, some sort of bird thing, and one at the opposite end as well.
Nazi eagles.
Roll me perceptions. Except Kai, who has no way of seeing this from where he's at.
Courtney got me like a new custom die, and the numbers on it are kind of hard to read. I think it's oh crap. I think it's a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I should say that where you guys came out, there are walls, about, we'll say, 20 feet above you, onto this sort of raised version of the bridge that run on either side. And you see stairs leading up to it on the far end of the bridge.
Okay. All right.
Everyone,
Do we see those crossbows from there?
everyone can see the ballista up there. That's what that perception
Ballista.
check was for.
Oh, okay.
And it
Do we
looks
see
like
the
there
pressure plate?
Gas thing is.
looks like there are sort of crumbled corpses near them, like soldiers that died on their watch long ago.
But are still watching.
And just so that I know the order that you guys are doing things in, let's roll initiative.
Surprise.
Blast.
15.
I got an
For
18.
fuck's sake. Fozzie rolled a 17. I rolled a 7.
To determine.
Bert,
18.
Zerf,
7.
Kiki's got the higher dex, I'm certain.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Bert, you're gonna be the first to act.
Look at you.
Well, look at me.
I dare you to run straight through.
Apparently Minuet does as well.
Oh, is that a double dog dare?
Oh, down there.
Since I'm not trained as a thief, I wouldn't be able to know what a pressure plate looks like, would I?
No.
Okay. This thing's gonna nail me to the wall.
What is the bird thing we're next to?
It's
It's a statue.
It's the Nazi eagle from
Yeah, I mean,
what's that show called on Amazon? I can't remember. It's good.
Sure.
I want to look at.
The eagle was just the best statue mini I could find.
It was it looks really cool.
Um,
Would I be able to look at the crumpled dead soldiers arming the ballista to see if they're actually like waiting?
you would have
Because
to cross the bridge, go up the stairs, and go up to investigate them. From here, you can just see that there are sort of piles of armor
Well,
covered in sand.
3,
oh, I see.
4,
That's
5.
the bridge.
And
Okay.
Kai's on the ground below the bridge. That's what
Gotcha.
the wavy stuff is the sand far below.
It's all a yellow tan color.
Because it's sandstone in a fucking desert.
Matt!
I make it colorful, and it's nothing but casino carpet jokes for an hour and a half. I try to make it realistic, and it's like, it's all tan and yellow! I'm sorry you're colorblind. Not my fault.
So bitter.
Okay,
makes
so
for
I'm
good
gonna take
radio.
I'm gonna take a dash and run up here.
Okay. That's about the middle of the bridge.
Oh, dude.
Yay!
A voice echoes from all around, reverberating in the soles of your feet and in your chest, and ringing in your ears long after it's gone. And I'm not able to duplicate the voice, but I want you to think about the voice of the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin.
Yeah.
And it says, "Desecrators! None may enter the temple that I guard. Turn back now and leave this place in peace."
I say, "Oh, peace!"
And I turn around and say, "Zerf, you stay right where you are."
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check on that thing to see if it was like just like a I don't know, a pre-recorded message like you might put one in a stone with that whatever that spell was.
Yeah, go ahead and
Or if
roll
it
that.
was a actual spirit. Would I say Arcana, or what would you say would be
Arcana.
the skill? Okay. I got a 25.
You're pretty sure that was a pre-recorded message.
Okay. So I
Sort
turn
of
back and I.
the arcane version of a Beware of Dog sign.
Okay, all right. I turn back and say, guys, that was bullshit. It was loaded because I probably tripped a wire. Don't worry about it.
All right, I dare you to go further.
I will.
Do you want me to go further since I have danger sense?
That was
Yeah, because
your full move, Bert.
we're in the. No, I'm one short of my full move because I didn't
Okay.
want to be right in the
Okay.
ballista crosshairs.
Okay. So, are you done with your turn?
Yerp.
Okay. Fozzie's up.
Yeah, he is. He's not moving because that'd be dumb.
Dumb. Look, I just found out something about Temple.
No, yeah, he's staying put.
Okay. Kai.
Snuggle up with that.
I. Oh.
So
Double.
basically, the only access points for you to get up onto the bridge are here,
Okay.
here,
Okay.
here,
Okay.
and here.
Okay.
Um,
Double move.
and it's what's your move speed?
50.
Okay, so you'll have to save one move to get up the.
Yeah, I'm just double moving to get here.
Okay. Kiki.
Is there like a bridge leading from the, or the like stairs or something leading from the sands?
No, he's a monk and he can climb
that's right,
vertical
yeah.
surfaces.
He can Jackie Chan up the corner. Oh, cool.
50
So-
fucking feet.
100 if I double move.
I can double move and then do something as a rogue?
Yes.
What is that?
A triple move?
Yeah, can I? Is that? That's been so fucking long.
Yeah.
I can triple move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Before I do this, I'm going super roguey,
Okay.
where like stealth and looking for traps.
Okay.
Like
You're
like it's my job.
okay. So
Finally.
first off, roll me your sneak.
Hello.
I saw you.
Lost everybody for a second.
19.
You're back.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, everyone went robotic for me for a little bit too. I wonder if it was my connection. Actually, my connection.
You sound robotic.
Are they watching another movie?
I think they might be. Oh, this is. I don't want to sound ungrateful because I don't pay for internet separate from rent, but for fuck's sake, I'm so tired of like my connection going to shit anytime anyone tries to do anything around here. And they don't do as many internet intensive things as I do. Like they don't play online games. They don't try to stream online games. So I don't think that it's as big a deal.
Well, gently, broach the subject.
have-
Say,
I've
oh,
tried.
really?
And it's just like, oh yeah, we need to call them, because I think what it is our modem's bad, because that happens with Charter. Like
Hmm.
they'll update their end of software and then